All right, y'all, we live, man, with another video. Y'all know how we do. Y'all see the thumbnail and the title. So we got Vlad TV, man, again. Godfrey actually going at him. And I like this because I think a lot of people go on Vlad TV and I mean, they got to get their money, but at some point we all got to stand on one accord. I've been at Vlad TV net for about the last year. Just the coincidences that people go on his show and they get in trouble, or he get up, he bring people on their show, and then you ask him questions like, you the Federal Bureau of Investigation. But I'm gonna go over this video, man, of him, Godfrey. It seemed like Godfrey holding FBA down more than Lord Jamar, brother. I mean, I like what Tariq Nasheed was saying on Vlad TV, but I ain't like the fact that he went on that, bro. I ain't never going. But check this out. I'm finna go over this video with Vlad.
We said we was gonna bring this up right on the fucking podcast. It's some Vlad shit again.
Lordy.
Here's what you need to do.
What's up?
You need to apologize and be friends, because clearly he's hurt.
Well, that's what Will said. Will said
His
that he's
feelings
sad.
is hurt.
Will? Who?
Will
Baby
Mills.
daddy, the professional baby daddy.
Who that?
Will's Mills.
Will's Mills? What do you
Yeah.
mean? He said I should apologize?
No. He said that he feels that
His
Vlad's feelings are hurt.
Vlad's
That's what he
feelings
said.
is hurt.
About what? But my thing is, what are your feelings hurt about? It doesn't make sense.
Because you won't be.
He bringing the narrative because he making Vlad TV. He making the narrative bad to even go on this channel. It's getting a lot of heat where people talking about this. It's good content to be like, bro, you going on Vlad TV. Even Tariq Nasheed, to me, it's like he took a little heat for even getting on Vlad TV.
Be friends with him.
What kind of?
Why don't you just be friends?
And I see, you know how sarcastic Dante is.
Yes.
Dante would never.
You should just be
Would never
friends.
advise it.
You don't even look right doing that. Your face ain't built for that.
You're not selling it at all. You're not selling it at all.
Just be friends.
Be friends
These
with
got
him.
big paws. Just be friends with him. 800 knockouts. Just be friends with the guy. It does. You transcript in here?
So I have.
Okay, here we go.
I have the
Can you
thing.
turn it up loud? Oh no, sorry. Go ahead.
Now, mind you, he's doing this, and Aries is just sitting there.
They're sitting there, right? And he likes to trap people that I know.
That's what he do. See, Vlad slick with it. If he got beef with you, Vlad gonna bring somebody on his show and he gonna ask them a question to try to make them kind of say it in beef with you. He ain't gonna really. In this instance, he did. He said it. You said Tania put Godfrey let him have it. He's more on code than Jamar ever been. It's sad, man. I hate to say that, but it's true. That's crazy.
And it's all black people.
Yeah, and then monologue.
It's not like he's talking to somebody white.
Right.
He's talking to somebody, whether it's DL, whether it's Will's Mills, and he brings me up.
And then he fucking talks about
they're
it.
trapped. So
They're like,
they're sitting there, gotta go, oh shit, I'm cool with all of them.
Aries.
Right.
Aries goes, he does his whole speech, and then Aries goes, and scene.
Yeah, which is hilarious. And scene.
But my thing is like,
Assalamu alaikum. Are you thinking about buying a franchise business? Don't.
when somebody talks about me to my friend, I'm like, what did my friend do to make you feel like make you feel comfortable enough to talk about me?
Nah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
that's Brooklyn. Stop.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
That's real Brooklyn.
That's how I be feeling.
Right.
I'm like, why?
Like, yo, why
I
you-
get mad at my friend for even listening to the shit.
Yeah.
No, but
that's Brooklyn.
Cause why the fuck would you even give
Why
me
would
space
you
to
even?
even talk?
Why would you even listen?
But it's a
but
different situation when you're doing an interview
when
and
you're
then he
doing
just
an
holds you
interview
hostage.
and you're trying, this is your
It's
thing.
not by the bodega, man.
No, but like, listen, you're trying to
Promote your stuff.
promote your shit. You're just trying to get some more hits, So he traps you with that, brings that up. Now you just gotta just be like, oh, that's wild. That's
crazy.
wild.
That's crazy.
Man.
Yo,
Hit him with the
But
crazy.
anyway, as I was saying,
He's like,
you know what I mean?
I don't think Godfrey's a man. Wills was like, wow.
Yeah, he was like, wow, son, pack you up.
He's just trying to be
Like,
friends,
stop, why
bro.
don't you
What you
just
say?
be
He's just trying to
friends?
be a friend, bro.
Man,
Try to be
man, I
friends.
don't-
And what's so crazy is I used to think Godfrey was funny, but I never was. But it's like now Godfrey just seeming like he just standing on way more business than me. It's crazy.
fucking hit you with that mic.
Be
What?
friends.
Bounce off your head. Wait. Okay. Here's transcript.
So
Ready?
the top of the clip, he says, Godfrey says he's not coming back on Vlad TV. I'm so tired of hearing someone saying they won't come back when they're not invited. Like Godfrey is not invited back to Vlad TV. This is not community college. You don't just show up and you enroll. Like it's not like that. You're not invited all the time.
Okay. So I never said I was coming back, fuck boy. So that's not the truth. I said I'm not coming back because I was standing. Stop. We were standing on business because I left with Lord Jamar. And I did say at the beginning, like, hey, why don't we like let this shit blow over, see if we can just settle this shit, take a break from it and see what's up. And he goes, well, no, let's call him. We called, I'm gonna say this again, we called the conference call. I didn't want to talk about him behind his back. Then he felt like we were bullying him. I said, why don't you just apologize? Because you said something wrong about Mr. Fairground. You said the wrong shit. You didn't even see the whole speech. You were wrong. All right. And then he go, and I said, well, Nick Cannon apologized about your people, and you're not even a practicing Jewish man. You're an atheist. So all of a sudden you standing up.
Look at that. He's going to, if somebody talk about his religion that he's not even practicing, he gonna get upset because it's his people. But you don't think we feel the same way when something happens that let me let him cook.
On, hey, Nick Cannon, and Nick apologized right away because Nick had a lot to lose. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm glad he did because he hires a lot of black people.
Yeah.
And Nick apologized quick. Now he's doing work with the all kind of shit.
Let me just say something. He call you a punk. You're not a man. Look, I've seen Godfrey's front snap kick. Nigga, stop playing. Like you don't want to get that front snap kick on you.
Like how Vlad gonna call somebody a punk, bro? When they had, bro, them people put hands and feet on you when you ain't do nothing. Like you shouldn't be able to call out nobody about being a punk after them people beat you up. And you know who did it, and you know how you gonna talk punk talk with that on your record.
Your chin.
My thing is this. He keeps saying God. He's a. Go ahead. Say this. Go with the punk. Go ahead.
Okay. It's funny because there's a video people keep sending to me where he ran into Vibes Cartel, and Vibes was like, "Oh yeah, you know, Vlad needs to thank you because you've been on his show so many times."
Bullshit.
And you could tell that God was like, "Shit, yeah, Vlad."
That's bullshit. Vibes Cartel did not say. You were there.
Okay, first of all, Vlad, tread lightly when you bring up Cartel. Just tread lightly. That's
Yeah,
all I wanna
my
say.
thing
Like,
is this: when I went to see Cartel with my boy Calvin, we were in Jamaica. We were there for some fest.
Big shout to Calvin.
So Calvin is friends with Spice, right? Queen of Dancehall. So we go in and they say, "Hey man, you can go in the like the little green room to go see Vibes," and it's heavy security, man, super heavy.
Yeah.
So we go in there,
Ronald Reagan style
go in there,
security.
we go in there, and he's like, "Shut up!" And he's going, he's like, he comes in, he's greeting everybody, and it's Vibes. I'm like, you've been seeing him all these pictures, and I go, and he goes, and he has his glasses, and he goes, yeah man, respect. Then he goes, "Bomba clot, what the?" And then he turns, he just had English. He goes, "Yo, my man." He goes, "Dude, I've been watching. Yo, brother, you are fucking dope." And he just, my boy, he
I would have passed
He goes
out.
like this. I'm fanboying right now. He goes, "Dog." He goes, "Your shit is you intelligence. You keep it real, man. You real. You fight." He goes, I watched you on everything. He was, just everything.
Yeah.
He said the Steve Harvey thing. The Steve Harvey thing. When I did Steve Harvey, it came from my podcast. When I did Steve Harvey,
that went crazy.
Wait, does Cartel watch this?
Now hold on. I gotta say this, bro.
Because I have you tattooed on my arm, sir.
Wow, she got him tattooed on his arm. Look at this guy right here, bro. What the hell does Godfrey got this guy sitting on the couch for? I mean, he seems out of place, bro. He ain't saying nothing. I'm just watching. We at the 6 minute. He got this Indian man sitting up there, bro, just like he at the corner store, bro. Look at him.
Love you
Is that
so
true?
much. Yes, I
Let's
told
see,
you I
let's-
have.
Godfrey, you wild for that.
All right, let's see it again.
I told you I have.
Yeah, a lot of tattoos.
Yeah, I
Jesus
do. I have
Christ.
17.
Oh,
Cartel's
damn.
right here. Garnet Silk,
Wow.
Sizzla Kalanji, and Barris Hammond.
Oh, who are they?
Virus.
These are all Jamaican artists.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't know them? What's wrong with you?
You probably know their music for sure.
Yes, Virus.
But Cartel was the first one I got. I got him in 2018.
Let me see.
Oh, those are really nice tattoos.
Yo,
Yeah, I spent a lot of
you know,
money on
and you
them.
know the thing is that to get respect from him like that,
That's
He
I would have
goes-
passed out.
he was like, "Yo, I'm mad respect for you, the shit you doing." And he didn't say you should be lucky that you're on Vlad. Were you there?
But also, who would say that?
But yeah, exactly.
Like that doesn't even sound like something anyone would say. No one's
Right.
like, "Hey, it's good to meet you. You should be happy that you did black." No one says that.
No one says
No
that.
one's ever been like,
Look at Buddy in the middle, bro. You can't tell me Buddy in the middle looking crazy, bro. That's crazy. Godfrey, you wild for that one. You good on the Vlad TV, but man, you got Buddy sitting up there. He better than Vlad, though. Vlad ain't gonna shut up. At least he ain't gonna
"You
say.
should have been happy you did black." No one says that.
Look, first of all,
Yeah.
understand this. Nobody is a DJ Vlad fan. People fuck with the platform.
And the interview.
They love the fucking ghetto shit, the
The gossip
neckety
and the
knack
tea
gets,
and the
but no
He right. Don't nobody like DJ Vlad. They don't like the interrogation questions, how you be just instigating stuff with your content. They like the content he put out, but they don't respect him. Even though people he be paying to come out there on the show like Boosie them and all of these gangsters he try to have around, they don't respect him. He gotta pay him. If he wasn't paying them, nobody wouldn't mess with Vlad.
nobody goes, I'm a DJ Vlad fan.
right.
That nobody goes, oh, the white dude who stands behind the camera, that's my nigga.
I didn't even know he was white. I didn't know anything about him.
Nobody's doing that. So, like, black people love your platform because it's always some
Messy
nigga
shit.
some messy nigga shit.
Right,
on it.
right.
But nobody's a fan of Vlad.
Right.
And the bottom line is he wants to be your friend, and you have rejected him. And he is a scorned woman. He's a woman scorned, and you just be friends.
He is acting like a bad bitch. He's acting like a bad bitch who's not bad anymore. Like, you know, after they gained some weight, that's how he's
a nightmare.
That's how he's acting. He's acting like a bad bitch who had two babies, and now she ain't a bad bitch no more, and now she's mad. Like, that's how he's acting. He's acting.
Thank God.
very.
He said, "Godfrey, where's the party sound, I'm a punk?"
The last line.
No shade to bad bitches.
No offense taken.
This is what Jared looked like before he went through our
Yo,
superhuman program.
nah.
And if you didn't notice, he's an amputee without a
Suddenly we got backlash for that. Suddenly, oh, Vlad. So yeah, man, I just think Godfrey's a punk. Point blank, period. That's your man, but that's just how I feel. You brought him up, by the way, and seeing Aries, always a pleasure. That's where Aries says end scene.
Yeah.
But Godfrey's a punk. How am I a punk though? What am I doing in my life that makes me a punk?
You won't
Punks,
be his friend.
punks are motherfuckers that start trouble for no reason.
And then hide their
Punks-
hand.
Right, punks. What am I doing that's punktified? I just want to know.
You
What
don't,
am I
you
doing
don't,
that's
you don't give
punktified?
me. You don't give me like pussy vibes. Like I don't
Everybody knows punks jump
Yeah.
up to get beat down.
If I
Everybody
was a
knows that.
punk,
Also, he's talking
I
so
would
hard.
be on-
Just call him.
if I was a punk, I'd be on a lot of sitcoms by
Wait,
now.
punk and like a puss, like put someone who's pussy. That's the same thing, no?
But
Yeah.
a punk,
I'm glad Ross beat that man up, man, and really put hands and feet on him because, you know, he calling black people a punk. It's like the audacity of this dude. That's how it be though.
It's like- a punk is like a troublemaker that
You're soft.
has no fucking.
You're
It's
soft.
soft. Okay.
Soft like butter.
But
No,
I
I don't
don't
get that
walk
from you.
around like some bad man.
Right.
But I don't
You're
do that.
not- me
But I
neither.
know motherfuckers who are bad dudes. I know, and he goes. Then he said that I had a gun. at
That
some
was
point.
crazy. He said you had a gun in LA. Which
I had a gun in L.A. You fucking
Trying to
fat-headed,
get
cross-eyed
trying to get
liar.
shot.
You a fucking liar, bitch ass. What? I had a gun. Where the fuck did I have a gun? How are you making this shit up?
How would you even?
I believe in real life, Godfrey will, you know, if it's any static, I believe Godfrey will you know, he don't like all of this police stuff he doing. He said he had a gun. This man's a comedian. He ain't even no gangster.
Get a gun.
Get a gun. Listen,
you would have to cop it.
First of all, not hard to get a gun.
Not at all.
Not hard to get a gun.
Well, we all know.
Not hard to get a gun.
Not at all.
Not hard to get a gun.
I don't know why you pointed at me.
But I'm like, it's not hard to get a gun. It's not hard to get any kind of weaponry, whether I'm in Chicago, whatever. Everywhere I go, ask this man here in Baltimore. If he was to come to Baltimore, do you know how many motherfuckers fuck with me in Baltimore?
Yeah.
You saw that shit. Motherfuckers be gunned up, be like, dog,
they be
whatever the fuck you need. See, it's like I'm not a gangster. I'm none of that. My father was a major teacher, educator in Chicago, on the west side of Chicago. The hardest gangster motherfuckers knew my dad. My dad taught half of these motherfuckers. Blackstone Rangers, Disciples, Vice Lords, Latin Kings. My pops, they knew my dad. They showed me respect when they saw me. They say, your father taught us everything, bro.
No, but Godfrey trained. He trained martial arts for many years.
Your mother was a nurse, right?
My mother was a nurse. You know how many babies she delivered? My mother who trained nurses. They were respected.
Godfrey. Now, okay, we understand you respect. Now you get into like, you know what I mean? Like you just extra respected out here. Just stay on Vlad. I want to hear
Nigerian. I get respect in Chicago. Like Chicago people fuck with that. I got my friends from grade school. I still know gangbangers from back in the day. They know my brother and my sister. We are not that dude. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then in LA where you live, there's Chicago motherfuckers there that know you're talking shit about me, dog. They know you're talking shit about me. And you're going around talking to all these black folks that you want on your side. I don't know what you think they're gonna do, but first of all, I don't knock.
That's all he do. He try to get black people on his side, bro, because he know black people really don't like what he doing. They feel like what he doing is culture vulture activity.
TK is my big brother. TK, DL's my man. I've known these motherfuckers before you. Maybe Michael Jai White. I don't know if he's gonna protect you, Mike. I don't know Michael like that.
Nobody's a Vlad fan. Yeah. They just a fan. Black folks are a fan of the platform. They're not a fan of the white dude who got niggas indicted behind.
Exactly. And they think you're a fed. You're walking around with a bodyguard.
He does have
you had a bodyguard when I came out of Big Boy's radio show. I didn't see you in 6 years. I said, "Oh, what's up?" He's like, "We gotta talk," and I walked off.
And he said you had a gun, which is crazy.
You had a black dude, mean mugging, standing right next to you because you ain't shit. That's why you got security, because someone's gonna run up on you and fuck you up on sight because you're doing a lot of damage to the black community. I don't walk around with that because I'm not a fucking bitch. I'm not a horrible human being. I don't suck the blood out of black communities or any community and clown them and fuck black women and shit on black men. I don't do that. Traumatized black women, fuck you, dog. Traumatized black women that don't like us, fuck guys like you. So you should be happy that half of us are irresponsible because you wouldn't have shit. You're fucking with the wrong man, dog. I'm telling you, because I'm not a punk, I'm not a bitch, and motherfuckers fuck with me. And I'm telling them to leave me the fuck alone.
And scene.
And
seriously, man, they fuck that, man. It's
crazy.
This ain't no gangster shit.
It's just too many back and forths and stop, dog. Stop. You got a bodyguard. That's fine.
Good for you.
But you got a bodyguard. Stop. You're not in these streets by yourself. Stop.
Yeah, I'm an AI, but I'm here to talk apps. Real apps you can build in minutes with Base 44.
When he didn't have security for doing
this motherfucker, man. And anybody that's
agreeing with it up, he got beat up hands and feet because he was doing all of that talking, whatever he was doing. That's why this is why he has to have security around him. But then you gonna call him a punk
with him? You one of them niggas.
No, but nobody's doing that.
You know what I mean?
Well, even in the comment section, 80% of the comments, maybe even 90% are all again. Like no one's on Vlad. No one's like Team Vlad.
Man, what up?
Nobody is.
And the thing is that he's lying.
Culture. Nobody's doing that.
He's fucking, and I'm like this. If you're telling the truth, I'll go, oh yeah, he's right. I'll be like, yeah. It's like, but why are you, you're a cartoon. You're like, what? I had a gun?
Even if you were gonna,
I'm afraid of guns.
I'm
afraid of guns, but I know people who always take me out to shoot all day, but I can't stand guns.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
I can't relate. Let me.
I mean,
Also,
I shoot him, but I don't have them.
Everything was weird. He was like, I fed him multiple meals. He really phrased
multiple
everything.
meals,
Like you were like a
some
homeless
African kid with a big belly and flies on my head.
And I know you 23 years. We ate together twice. We went to a restaurant twice.
Yeah.
And he goes, he's the one that begged me the most. Motherfucker, I'm one of the coldest motherfuckers that was on your show. That's why you still show my fucking videos on your dumb channel. I was one of the coldest dudes. I never begged you to be on your show. Nobody begs me to be on my show. You guys ask, can I come on your show?
Yeah.
You should never beg anybody.
But it's
for
not
what?
even begging. If
You ask.
Yeah.
We all ask.
It's,
Hey, can I be on your show? Hey, can I be? That's what you're supposed to do.
That's how you want.
No one's begging to. I never begged.
Here's the other thing. I think the climate changed also. It's like everybody was trying to get there. And people at the time, people were trying to get numbers up. And Vlad had a big platform. So you go, yo, I'd love to do the show.
There's nothing wrong
But you
with
gotta
that.
understand something, that the people don't fuck with your social media on long form videos. People fuck with your video on little short clips. They watch little short clips, and then they become a fan, and then they see you on long form, and then they fuck with you long form.
Yeah.
But nobody, you can't even get 9 minutes. A motherfucker's not gonna watch you for 9 minutes until they know who you feel.
Yeah, that's a
that
fact.
they fuck with you. But they'll watch 2 or 3. It's a short investment, and then they fuck with you.
Yeah.
Or if they know there's some beef or something go with some back and forth shit, then they'll fuck with it. But nobody cares. And and you've been doing content 3, 4, 5 clips a day, every day for what, like 5 years now?
Yeah.
Straight?
First of all, during COVID, I did lives every single day.
Oh,
Every
wow.
day.
I gained
Too many lives.
I gained followers in the triple digits. Lenny Kravitz became a fan. Nas became a fan. Keith Murray. I was getting, because I was just on all day.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
And
I
you
did
have a million followers now.
Yeah,
A million full.
And now, and remember, everything contributed. Not Vlad.
Why they got the Indian man sitting in the middle, not saying nothing, holding the mic to his mouth? Man?
Instagram wilding out. You know how many people saw me on Wild?
We got to fix that,
Fucking
bruh.
Nick Cannon was showing me mad, like, wilding out. Everything was contributing.
The podcast,
He
the
acts
Steve
like-
Harvey thing.
That's how I blew. The Steve Harvey thing blew up when I was in the.
Tell me y'all don't see the Indian man sitting in the middle with the mic next to his face, and he ain't said a
Other
word.
room here.
Yeah.
And Sirius XM,
But it was a
everything
clip. It was
contributed.
a small clip that blows up.
That
and
blows
people
up.
fuck
And
with you.
by the way, I've been doing stand-up 25 plus years. Motherfucker, people
more
know
than
me,
25.
dumbass.
Yeah.
You didn't make me, fucker. You fat bastard. You didn't make me. Are you out of your
Shout out to
fucking
Godfrey,
mind?
man.
All the work that we put in on these stages, and you got the fucking nerve to say, oh man, if it wasn't, fuck your show. I went on there because it's people are on there. I like the interviews. That'd be a nice thing to do. But fuck you, and I mean fuck you and fuck your show and fuck everything you stand for. And I mean that shit. And if I'm a punk, run up on me. Without your fucking bodyguard, run the fuck up on me. That's what I'm asking. I don't get run the fuck up on me. I'll be in Los Angeles September 1st through the fucking 8th. Run up on me. All right, run up on me.
I want
And then you'll see all of Chicago right there. Run up on me. See, because that stupid shit that you're doing, then now because I always get, if you ever need something, and I ain't no sellout, and guess who I can get to fucking back me up? Fucking idiot. Getting sick of these motherfuckers, man. Go ahead.
Well, I have the comment section for that video if you want it.
Yeah.
All right. Top comment. Vlad is the wrong person to be calling someone a punk. Damn, Vlad just can't let this go. Truly obsessive behavior.
He won't be a friend.
Vlad's main character energy off the charts. It's not an interview when the interviewer does all the talking.
That's funny.
The guy who has 24-hour security calling somebody a punk, Vlad a clown in real life. Just admit you're hurt. Godfrey doesn't want to come back. You're lashing out at him just like you did to Marlon for rejecting you.
Stop with your shoulders.
Vlad is triggered when he starts gargle talking. Vlad mentions Godfrey more than Game mentions Dre. Let it go. I mean, it's pretty much unanimously anti-Vlad in the comments.
Yeah, but
it's his thing.
That's the thing. It's his fault. It's like I'm not trying to get people on my side. This is honest. Even if they all disagree, I'm still going to stand on it.
You're a culture vulture, and people fuck with your platform. And all of the DL, Michael Jackson, they are on there to get numbers as in terms of production. Nobody's your friend. No, you're not nobody's man's.
Vlad,
you're not nobody's man.
All I want to say is, Vlad, when's the last time you was invited to a dinner? When's the last time someone was like, let's invite Vlad?
I fed him meal. What killed me was I fed him meal. Like he gave me like per diem.
Thank you.
Per diem is funny.
But then what's funny is he asked me, hey man, do you want to like guest host like Lunel would do this guest like interview and he was gonna pay me. I was like, I'll see what's up, but then COVID happened. But he asked me. I said, cause I kick ass on that shit. And it was always we were always cool. It was like I came, you hung out, me, you, Jeremy Piven. We went to the cigar place. I brought you to the comedy club and shit like that. Went to your place like one time. And then you said that I came over a lot of time and ate meals.
Here's what a whole home water filtration system should cost in 2025. Tap below to check pricing. Affordable water filtration.
Straight up, bro. He got that to say.
I didn't like that. He ate meals.
He wanted to frame it
like I'm Oliver Twist. Get the fuck out of here.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
Some more.
Are you Vlad TV? I really like biscuits and crumpets, said maybe. To tidy me over for what fortnight.
May I have some raspberry dressing, please?
You got bangers and mash, maybe, Molly, all right?
The fuck? What do you say?
No, on a separate note, like wherever I went, like all the places I went, you got fans, bro. Like especially comedians. You don't know how many people came up to me.
Vlad TV.
No, yeah, probably, yeah.
You have a fan base. That's very
like India.
Vlad TV. Nigga.
I was surprised. Like
I was walking home.
What happened?
I was in my little shorts.
Of course you were.
Of course you were.
Hold on, man. Now look, Godfrey, this just turned me off. I guess they trying to put everybody. Don't tell me Godfrey going on this woke stuff. What they trying to put a gay person, a Middle Eastern person, a woman? It's like all of these.
I'm walking home. And when he's walking home,
he was sauntering home.
And like there was like these hood niggas sitting on the stoop, and I'm walking by, and one of them got up. I'm like, oh no.
Like you gonna cut the Indian man off to talk to say this fruity behind stuff, bro? We ain't hear the Indian man talk all day.
Wait, what?
And he was like, hey, you that sassy nigga on Godfrey. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's me. And he's like, yo, let's take a picture. I'm like, okay.
I couldn't do it, bro. God, you standing on business with everything else, but I mean, it's business. I guess you gotta muddy the waters a little.
We took a picture. I told them to tag me. They haven't tagged me.
It made you feel alive.
Yeah,
I'm a sassy nigga. I feel alive.
So
yo, that's that zesty nigga from.
None of them knew my name. They just like, you that sassy nigga. I was like, well, follow me on Instagram.
All right, now look, I can't endure too much of all that. But my point is, man, Godfrey on fire right now. He killed Vlad TV. And I'm gonna keep pushing on Vlad because I don't like Vlad. Man, Vlad is going ham on letting all of these black people come onto his platform. So he must be paying good money. But check this out. Y'all know I was going over that immigration, and I said they were doing checkpoints in Florida. So now, this is what happened from all of the checkpoints that been happening. It's going crazy now. Let's get it.
This place normally is packed. It's loaded.
Book lesson.
Full of those guys that Habibis. I don't know what's the name. Indies. And look at this. Thank you, man. Empty.
So what y'all don't know is they turned the truck stops into like a ICE immigration. So now they finding out that a lot of these truckers, bruh, are immigrants. I ain't gonna say a lot, but a lot of them around here in Florida.
This is what people is calling the Trump effect. Here we go, baby. Clean the industry.
You ain't DOT ready. Well, don't get at you. You see what he comes back from around that shit. Man. Well, don't get at him. And he asked you, can I speak English and can I read and write English? Boy, look at him. Right here in Dallas, Texas. If you ain't DOT ready. Good. All right.
I heard they pausing all the visas, which that's a big win for American truck drivers. Because majority of the truck drivers are foreigners. And a lot of them don't even speak English. So how did you get your license in the first place? You don't speak English. So now that they're putting a pause on all you guys' visas, we told them carriers is coming. Reckoning is coming. Ever since that U-turn happened, I said, yeah, they about to lay the smack down on these illegal drivers driving these damn semi trucks. And here we go. Let's get it.
Yeah, bad news for illegals and people who can't meet the requirements. Excellent news for American CDL drivers, though. Look, they're not packed up at the truck stop in New Mexico anymore. Used to be flooded. Now, ghost town. Then out in states like Texas, you have reports of DOT pulling drivers in left and right at weigh stations, asking one simple question. Can you speak English?
Right. Well, don't get out here. And he asked you, can I speak English and can I read and write English? Boy, look at him. Right here in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, they're now enforcing a rule that's been on the books for nearly 100 years. CDL holders are supposed to be able to speak and read English, but under the Obama administration, there was a memo that basically told inspectors to look the other way. That memo allowed thousands.
Bro, Obama is just, every time we hear about some LGBT community, immigrants, it's like, to have him and they use him as a token black president and to know that, I remember how everybody felt before he was the president. It was like, everybody felt like things was going to change. Like we finally got one. And then to know that he ain't even FBA, you ain't even on America business for real. It's just like, we got pimp.
Thousands of drivers who couldn't meet that requirement stay on the road. Fast forward to now, after that tragic U-turn crash on the Florida Turnpike involving an Indian driver who couldn't speak English, things are changing fast. 3 innocent people lost their lives. This whole thing shaking up the industry. Even before the accident, the Trump administration reversed the Obama-era memo, and now full enforcement of the English language requirement is in action. DOT officers stopping drivers at weigh stations, pulling them for inspections, and if you can't pass a basic English test, you're put out of service on the spot. This crackdown hitting hard in states like Alabama, Arkansas, and Texas, and in Florida, you might as well forget about it. Listen, they turned their agricultural checkpoints into ICE checkpoints for CDL drivers.
The law enforcement will increase inspections at checkpoints to make.
But think about this though, right? Because this is what's like really have people real like upset. For years, bro, they've been running after people who've been growing flowers and been doing the most pettiest stuff. When you got people on the road, bro, from other countries getting money in this country without even having paperwork. It's just the fact that we see that the police department should be doing a lot of other real things in protecting the country instead of trying to get these little petty
Make sure truck drivers are documented and can speak English. During a press conference Monday, Florida's Attorney General and other agencies announced all of the state's agricultural inspection stations will be used for immigration enforcement. It's in response to a crash earlier this month when 3 people were killed. The driver of a semi was in the country illegally and could not speak English.
Look, y'all seen the Indian man? His legs up.
It's in response to a crash earlier this month when 3 people were killed. The driver of a semi was in the country illegally and could not speak English.
There is major liability here. If you can't read street signs, how are you going to drive large commercial vehicles, 18-wheelers, tractor trailers in a safe manner?
I don't think any trucking company would risk, valuable merchandise and the valuable truck with somebody who's undocumented and doesn't have a driver's license. So I'm not sure what the point is.
You big dummy.
I'm telling you, these immigration attorneys are the worst. They're always spewing a bunch of baby bot bimbo babble. They never make any sense, coming off as extremely incompetent. Like, lady, obviously they don't care about the valuable merchandise or the rules. They care more about money. You're also talking about people who literally risk everything just to sneak into the country. You think they really care about cargo that don't belong to them? Then the companies that hire them, they don't care either, especially if you have another immigrant running it. But why does this matter? Over the last 5 years, a wave of visas have been handed out, bringing more foreign drivers into the U.S. trucking industry. They flooded the market, driving down wages for company drivers and also impacting rates for owner-operators. The brokers are super slimy too because they've been using illegals to destroy the spot freight market. But it didn't stop there. Safety's taking a major hit. We're seeing drivers who can't read road signs going through car-only lanes, even driving on the wrong side of the road. It's creating real hazards out here. But now carriers and brokers are about to start feeling it. The rules are being enforced. And if you're not compliant, these drivers will be pulled off the road.
Most Christian men think ministry and business don't mix. But what if your business could be your ministry?
I think the state of Florida is definitely doing the most right now to crack down on this issue. The Florida State DOT is working with the Attorney General, and all of those state agencies are fully cooperating with federal agencies, creating more checkpoints to check for illegal CDL drivers. I mean, they just arrested another illegal driving a tractor trailer in the state who obtained a license from New Jersey, and they expect to shut down many more and turn them into ICE.
You cannot obtain a driver's license if you are an illegal alien. And if you have obtained a driver's license from one of these sanctuary states like California, Washington, or in the case of the driver from last night, New Jersey, those licenses are no good here.
New at 5, a crackdown after tragedy. Florida's state attorney general announcing that there will now be immigration checks at more than 20 agricultural stations. The move comes after a tractor trailer driver who was in the country illegally killed.
Can you imagine, bro? You could be on the road without having to speak English and driving around and getting money. You know how many people, bro, in America right now can't even get jobs? Like, this is the reason. I bet if we get a lot of these, I bet a lot of people will be able to have access to good jobs once we get all of this illegal, this immigrant scams that's going on, paying people under the table.
3 people on the Florida Turnpike.
CBS News Miami's Peter Dench is joining us live right now from Davie, where he has been speaking with truck drivers. And Peter, what are they telling you?
Well, Ellie and Lauren, we have been speaking with tractor trailer drivers right here at a truck stop in Davie. We tell you, we're getting a mixed reaction. Some say that the state has been doing a thorough job at checking drivers. Others say more steps need to be taken. Trucker Jacob Ordonez applauds the state attorney general for announcing there will now be immigration checks at agricultural inspection stations where commercial driver's licenses will be scrutinized.
For one, if you're illegal and you're driving, then you shouldn't have a CDL in the beginning, And 2, if you're illegal, you shouldn't even be here. You know what I mean? And 3, you're messing it up for the rest of the truckers.
Most of the 23 agricultural inspection stations are in the northern part of the state. 19 of them are off major highways. This follows a deadly crash August 12th. Investigators say Harjinder Singh, who was in this country illegally from India, made a U-turn on the Florida Turnpike, killing 3 people.
Someone that never should have been given a driver's license, much less a CDL license to drive larger commercial vehicles, engaged in reckless behavior that took 3 lives.
State Attorney General James Uthmeyer.
But really, we want to know how many of these truckers are now going to be out of there. Like, truckers are going to know because they're going to be able to tell by the loads. With all of this happen, I want to know, is it more opportunity for our truckers that are driving? Our truckers probably making more money on the road. Because it's been a time where my guys was telling me, well, truckers wasn't just making no money. It was like, bro, the trucking industry is sad. I had to go to school for 2 to 3 months and pay $5,000 just to get my CDL in Class A, and I had to parallel park that truck with the trailer. They just let them hop in the truck and get money. It's crazy.
Announced the crackdown, saying another truck driver who was in the country illegally was arrested Sunday night.
There's no telling how many illegal aliens are in this country driving large commercial vehicles and putting American families.
Right. And can you think they was doing stop and frisk on black people? Like, y'all should be doing the frisking on people that you think ain't from the country, bro. Let me see your ID. Are you a legal citizen? All of this jumping out, like, we have never protected the borders, bro. We just go at black people. It's like, okay, we gonna arrest them for flowers. People can come in the country illegally. I don't care. Get jobs, and we gonna keep going after black people. It's just crazy, bro. All this
in a safety risk every single day.
But some people, like Dwayne Harris, who has been driving a tractor trailer for 12 years, say the immigration checks are not necessary.
DOT are doing an excellent job at examining us, inspecting us, and communicating with us to make sure everything is proper.
He's probably a Democrat, bro. It's always somebody, bro. I don't understand. We're catching, it's people dying, bro, from these illegal immigrants driving around. And somebody will blatantly get on here and tell you it ain't no problem, everything working fine. Man.
Correct.
And it'd be a black person too.
Now, investigators say Harjinder Singh was issued commercial driver's licenses in the past 2 years in the states of Washington and California. The state attorney general is calling on the federal DOT to crack down on those states if the DOT discovers systematic abuse involving their CDL programs.
In the wake of that accident on the turnpike today, the state of Florida announced some new changes for commercial truck drivers. Sophia Hernandez explains the new policies. Sophia?
Yeah, Jackie, and speaking with truck drivers, many of them did not want to be interviewed as they say that they are focused solely on doing their job well and doing it safely. But with speaking with the ones that we were able to speak to, some say that they're worried, while others say that these changes can only bring about good. Monday morning, Florida's Commissioner of Agriculture, Wilton Simpson, announcing that the state's 23 inspection stations, mainly on the northern border, will now have...
They're going to inspect the truck. He don't speak English. They're going to pull him out the truck. He going to jail. And the truck just gonna be sitting there. So a business is not gonna want to hire no illegals right now. They ain't gonna have them on the road because they're gonna be like, nah, bro, it's too risky. They probably gonna fire the, any operation they got right now, they probably gonna cut it off.
Officers.
I bet the loads, prices, and everything jump up because they was probably doing loads for so cheap.
Conducting immigration checkpoints under the federal 287 program, looking for those who entered the U.S. illegally and are operating commercial vehicles with out-of-state driver's licenses. Florida Attorney General James Uthmeyer saying he's asking the U.S. Department of Transportation to revoke the commercial driver's license program in sanctuary states. It comes after the arrest of Harjinder Singh. He's the truck driver accused of making an illegal U-turn on a state highway 2 weeks ago that killed 3 people. He entered the country illegally back in 2018. According to the state attorney's office, Singh only answered 2 of the 12 verbal questions for an English proficiency test and could only identify 1 of 4 traffic signs. Yet he was given a commercial driver's license from the state of Washington in 2023 and California in 2024.
And if other states like New Jersey and others are engaging in similar practice, then those programs should be revoked as well. And any funding tied to it should also be revoked.
And it's the enforcement of a prior executive order that requires drivers of large vehicles to demonstrate that they can speak the English language when stopped at roadside inspections that has some worried.
Está duro, va a estar duro. ¿Qué tú crees que va a pasar?
This truck driver of 25 years believes drivers will now leave the industry because of language enforcement.
Great. If they don't know how to speak English in compliance with federal law, they need to get out of the industry and stop destroying the market for CDL drivers who can meet the requirements. So good.
Others say it's a bad pressure. But this driver, who's been on the road for 8 years, says his colleagues should take the time to learn the language and study, as driving safely is their responsibility.
Hay que estudiar, hay que saber inglés. We need to speak English. We need to speak English for communication, for communicate with the DOT when they then stop to us. The headlight, stop sign, stop lights, inside to the bike for inspection, number 1, number 2, different question.
You know what's crazy? That's what's so crazy, bro. Here in America, we are so used to hearing people that don't even really speak English like that. It's like it's nothing. But now it's more attention brought to it. But it's like, that's crazy, bro. Can you imagine going to another country and you don't even know how to speak the language? But you around there and everything. I couldn't even fathom it, bro. I couldn't think of how could I operate.
And again, these inspections will be taking place at interdiction stations that are run by the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services. It's not to be confused with weight stations, which are run by FDOT. And again, they're going to be looking for that English proficiency as well as continuing their agricultural inspections.
And if you didn't already know, this is especially serious in Florida, where CDL drivers aren't just dealing with DOT weigh stations like in other states. In Florida, you also got to clear agricultural checkpoints, and those are being turned into mini ICE hubs. We're talking double enforcement closer to the northern borders of the state. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to enter through Alabama or Georgia, the North Florida entry points are cracking down, checking for licenses, legal status, and full compliance. So if you're running freight into Florida, you need to be ready. Make sure your maintenance is on point, everything. And a lot of illegals are now avoiding the state completely. But you can't run too far because Alabama, Georgia, Texas, Arkansas, and a bunch of other states are also cracking down, forcing these carriers and brokers to do what they're supposed to be doing in the first place, instead of sabotaging, working against American drivers. Let's go ahead and get the conversation started.
So there y'all go, man. Another busted. I think it's still gonna be going on. Florida just is a little bit more. They do a little bit more. They put things out a little bit faster than every other state. But I want to know from truckers if the loads, they getting more loads, and if they, the prices are better. I guarantee you the price has been shrinking like that because a lot of immigrants been picking up the load board. I ain't never drive no trucks or nothing, but I had partners that did. They were talking about how the industry was just getting tight. So a lot of them happy about this, and that's good, man. We can put more money in American pockets, especially us, our people that's down at the bottom. It's a win-win for us. So, man, I had to tap in on this, man. Salute to everybody who tapped in on this live. I had to speak on that. That Vlad news got me. I was feeling good about Vlad getting it done to him like that by Godfrey. I liked that. But let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man, and push me on the algorithm. I greatly appreciate that. I just spoke to Trail. Shout out to Trail today, man. We're gonna be doing the show probably next week, man. We're gonna start putting something together. So Man, I appreciate y'all for tapping in, bro. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love.